Hey everybody, this is Pamela. Um, this is week 32. Week 32 is not over yet, but I'm nearing the end. It's Friday, and I will be 33 weeks pregnant on Monday. Um, and it's not very often that I would get a few minutes of peace, and I might just get it because everybody is outside right now. Anyway, um, on my last video, I think I pretty much spent the whole video talking about how rude the OBGYN that I've been seeing is and how his behavior has been escalating more, just ruder every time I go. Um, like I've said before, I felt that as far as patients go, um, never missed an appointment, never been late, never been pushy, never tried to get an extra appointment because I was being nervous or anything like that. So from their end, I couldn't really see a reason to be that way with me because I'm a very polite and agreeable person to everybody I know. Maybe not my husband when I'm pregnant, but anyway, so I made the appointment to go back to the last doctor group that I had been for my third pregnancy. It's a it's a the group is called Partners in Pregnancy, and it's I believe 5 general practitioners, all female doctors, who happen to deliver babies, and they have a clinic for this. And it's all, the whole situation is so different because you go in. I went for my appointment on Wednesday, and you go in, and it was like night and day compared to my experience with this obstetrician I was going to. First of all, since I had been to them last, they've got a new office, and it's beautiful and bright, and there's pregnancy literature everywhere, and there's pretty flowers on the wall. And first, you're greeted by a very polite receptionist, and then followed by that, you're taken in and you're weighed, and you're not treated like a piece of trash for being overweight, which is nice. And I was even um, encouraged and told that it's good that I haven't gained but lost a few pounds since I've been pregnant. They were surprised, and they treated me nicely over that. And went into the office, and they explained to me how things work there. They actually have nursing staff there, nurses that come in and sit and talk with you before the doctor comes in and goes over anything that may have happened, pregnancy related or otherwise, since your last visit. And they did a quick history with me, and I explained why I had switched from the other doctor. And then the doctor came in, and she basically, first of all, she was extremely nice, no different than the last time I saw her. And because it was basically the 2 doctors of the 5 that I'd be rotating seeing, not all 5 in the group, but it might be any one of the 5 that may deliver me depending on when I have the baby, right? Um, she basically told me that she didn't know much of the situation except for the fact that I had booked an appointment to come to see her. So she needed the history of the situation, and I told her. And I made a point not to badmouth this other doctor or be quite as blatant as I am with you guys because, uh, like any profession, everybody sticks out for their own kind. So it's not going to help me to badmouth this other doctor to this doctor. She's just going to think less of me then. So I was careful with choosing my words. I explained to her that I was very uncomfortable, and I was made feel uncomfortable, not only by him, but his nurse. She did tell me that it was pretty unheard of to switch at this point, but having the being the fact that I was a patient of hers before and that I basically refused to go back to him, she has no problem seeing me. The only thing is, she said, is that they work very closely with this doctor and the other doctors in his group, so she needs to alleviate any, quote unquote weirdness with this whole situation. I don't know why I should be made to feel that this is a really serious situation when there were no words exchanged. I just chose other health care, but apparently in this area it's very strange and unheard of. Anyway, she told me that she's going to have to discuss with him why she's decided to take me on as a patient and why I decided to come to her, and I said that's fine. And she also suggested that in case something ever was to happen, that I was to need a C-section or intervention of a specialist, that I may want to write him a note, not an apologetic note for leaving his office, but a note explaining to him why I did. So basically a note that's not insulting nor apologetic, just general. So he's informed. And so I know I've informed him, so if I end up seeing him or needing his services or if he's on call, there is no issue with that at the time. And that's fine, and I probably will do that letter. But the thing is that I shouldn't have to worry about uncomfortability. Maybe he should because he didn't do his job properly. He didn't treat his patient properly. So anybody that would feel embarrassed in a situation like that is the man who basically was fired as my doctor. That's how I feel because I'm pretty, when I'm not being nervous and uncomfortable, like at a doctor's office when I'm talking to you guys, I can be honest about how I feel. I don't think I should have to further address the issue, to be honest. Um, and I honestly don't think I should have to beg and grovel for another doctor, which she didn't really make me, but she made it very clear that it was a very special situation that she was allowing me back. Um, the appointment was a good half hour. Baby's heartbeat was good, and surprise, surprise, she actually told me what the baby measured. Now, yes, the measuring is off a little bit because I do have um, a large stomach because I'm overweight. She said that as opposed to the baby measuring 32 to 33 centimeters at 32 weeks, it's measuring more like 36, which probably is to do with my weight, she said, but they are going to do an ultrasound in a couple weeks to check the positioning of the baby and the size, just to make sure everything is okay and I'm sent to have the baby at the right time, like if I need to be induced or anything like that, because I always go overdue. So let's say I was having some extremely large baby, they wouldn't want me to go 2 weeks overdue, of course. Um, so that was good. I took my husband with me because some people suggested that maybe um, these doctors were a little bit pushy with birth control last time because they thought I was a single mother, which shouldn't make a difference at all. Um, or maybe the other doctor was rude to me because they thought I was single, which once again shouldn't make a difference. But I thought that I could use any help I could get. So my husband took the day off that day because he had a day off coming to him. And he came with me and made an appearance as the husband, which is nice. Like, I would appreciate it if he could go to every appointment with me, but he can't, right? So, yeah, even though there was a bit of uncomfortability having to explain the situation to this doctor, she treated me with respect. She didn't embarrass me or make me feel bad. Um, and yeah, baby's healthy, and they've taken me on as a patient officially now. They have my file and everything, and I feel a lot better. Oh, and they also have like pregnancy counseling support workers, two people that are there on staff at all times. And she asked me, because they're available to all of our patients, did you want to go and discuss this with our counselors about your negative experience at the other doctor? And I said, no, I don't think that's necessary. Just by knowing that I am accepted here at this office and I'm going to continue getting care from you and this other doctor, this is the first time I have left a prenatal appointment with a smile on my face as opposed to crying. I said, so I think that you've pretty much fixed that situation for me. Um, Pregnancy symptoms. I'm basically not sleeping at all now. I'm up all the time, whether it be to go to the bathroom or because I'm too hot or uncomfortable. Um, I had this aching pain, like almost a menstrual type pain on the left hand side of my lower abdomen, which I'm trying to remain calm about because I know that you get more aches and pains with more kids, right? But, you know, um, baby still won't let anybody feel her kick. She stops as soon as somebody puts their hand on my stomach, unless it's me, of course. Um, Getting excited, but anxious because my house is in no way ready the way I want it to be. And when you're an expectant mother, you want everything to be just right, right? We've already painted her room, but we haven't finished. Like, it's completely done in the pink and purple, but I want stripes on one wall, which I have to have measured out and taped properly before we paint that. Basically, I want to do an entire house overhaul in the next few weeks, which I wanted done months ago. And hopefully it'll get done if I throw enough of a hissy fit. um, anyway, that's pretty much all there is to report. Still, my baby shower plans are in the making. My mom's throwing that, so I don't know everything about it. I just kind of gave her a list of general people who I would like there and who would want to be there. And, it's kind of nice that I have bought a lot of the baby stuff because I don't have to depend on and pray and cross my fingers for the shower. The shower will just be an extra bonus, whatever is given to our little girl. And I never expect a lot of these things anyway. Just knowing that people came for you is a nice thing anyway. Anyway, my video is getting too long. If I have anything else to report before the end of week 32, I will get back to you guys. Otherwise, have a good weekend, and I will make another video for week 33 in the next few days. Bye-bye.